So we're at the Matchless mine that was owned by the Tabors. It's where Baby Doe Tabor died. It's just above the city. You can see all the tailings. You cannot go down into the mine. The mine is structurally unsound. So you have to, all the tours are on the surface. You can either pay for a self-guided one or a guided tour. We're gonna go ahead and take a guided tour, and we get to go into the cabin that Baby Doe lived in for years and eventually passed in. So let's go take a look at the Matchless mine. Elizabeth McCourt Tabor, better known as Baby Doe, was the second wife of Colorado pioneer businessman Horace Tabor. Many say it was a rags to riches and back to rags again story, and that she was a gold digger. But the facts are she came from a prominent family and did not come from rags. After a failed marriage to Harvey Doe, she met Horace Tabor. Horace was a wealthy silver magnate twice her age. In 1883, after 25 years of marriage, he divorced his first wife, Augusta Tabor, and married Baby Doe. His divorce and remarriage to a young, beautiful Baby Doe was an 1880s scandal in Colorado, and they were the talk of the town. Their love triangle and story is still famous today. The Tabors were big spenders and lived an extravagant life. Baby Doe was considered the best dressed woman in the West, but their lavish lifestyle came to an abrupt end during the Silver Panic of 1893. The Tabors soon lost their fortune. The penniless Horace died 6 years later in 1899. Baby Doe was forced to return to Leadville with her two daughters, living out the rest of her life in the small shack that still exists on their Matchless mine. For Baby Doe's final 3 decades, she lived in the shack of the Matchless mine, living in poverty and solitude. In 1935, she was found frozen in her cabin at the age of 81. The woman who was once thought as one of the most beautiful, flamboyant, and alluring women in the mining West was laid to rest next to Horace at Mount Olivet Cemetery in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. So you can see, the towers that go with the mining all over the place. But let's go ahead and take a walk up. They do have outhouses here, nice and clean ones. This is where you check in for the tour. There's Baby Doe's. Baby Doe's cabin is around the corner here. So let's go take a look at it. I have been wanting to come up here for so long, and that's where she lived out her life, in that small little cabin at 10,500 feet. She pretty much went crazy at the end, and they think it's because of the water, the lead in the water, chemicals in the water. She kept journals, and they started getting more incoherent as she got older. And she died in the mid-30s. And a neighbor didn't see smoke coming out of the stack there and came to check on her and found her dead in her frozen body. So it's quite a story. So pretty much everywhere you look, there's tailings from mining. This is all in the mining district and just all through the hills here. That's what all these little hills are. These are tailings from the mine. So basically they dig out the mine and they have to put the dirt somewhere, and that's what these are. So this is where she used to chop wood. There used to be a bucket on the top of the doorway where they think she might have been collecting water. So they found her dead here of cardiac arrest. And after she died, they ransacked this place and took, keepsakes.
Colorado.
So here, this is a pretty famous picture of her walking out of the cabin, kind of at the end of days. And that's the door she was walking out of, right there. Even the chopping block is still there. See? And the window, that's that window. That's that window. This looks like where she kept her wood pile right here. That building is this one. And then, this right here, it's still there. You can't see it on this side very well. Oh, I guess that one's not there anymore unless it's just not as tall anymore as it was. See? It's right there. So it was taller at one point. So is that Baby Doe's toilet?
Yeah, shit went downhill quick for her.
Shit did go. Wait, what?
I said shit went down real quick for her.
Funny. Yeah, that's an outhouse. At least that's what it looks like. And I give you where Baby Doe went to the bathroom.
Looks like shit, smells like shit. Call it the outhouse.
I don't know. Can you open it up?
Just because you can doesn't always mean you should.
No, it's not locked. Yep, that's an outhouse. We're at 10,000 feet. There's no snakes.
Can't scare you from
Well, here's the powder magazine. In other words, where they kept the explosives. So they have like a plexiglass over it to protect it, yeah.
F5, and number 2 on the map is shaft 6 here,
Okay.
and number 3. Huh.
Aren't we standing on the shaft?
Oh!
It's the back of her cabin. So this is an actual shaft. Is right here. The actual shaft is right there, Patrick.
Yeah, that's where they dropped the water bucket.
So what? They would pull it out, put it on the little carts.
Take it down to the train course.
Yeah. So this place is really cool. I just can't tell you how long it's been that I've wanted to come up here. It's just really cool to be in a place where there was just so much Colorado history made. I definitely recommend that you come up here and take a tour, and especially a guided tour.